Hi everybody, today we're going to show liquid water behavior in the vacuum conditions. This is related to our coil drying system. When we try to vacuum the coil, we try to remove the liquid water. This video will show it really doesn't work. This is the whole system setup. We have 2 jars with fill up some water, and we put a vacuum sensor inside the jar to measure the pressure inside the jar. We have some tube. This is the tubes we normally use in our coil. This is a 5 millimeter. This is a 5/8 tube. And we only show this is a small length of that tube. We don't do the whole size of the coil. So this is a jar, and with water, we're assuming this is a part of the coil with some water, and then with the circuiting, and then back to here, we have the valve. So 2 valves connect to the 2 jars with a different size of tube, and one is connect to the gauge, measure the pump inlet pressure, and then the other one is to go to the vacuum pump here. So this vacuum pump will create a vacuum in that 2 jar. Simulate when we vacuum the coil, what is the water behavior inside the coil. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to first charge the new fresh tap water into the jar. So Kendrick is my assistant. So he's going to take take those jar, open the jar, and put fresh water into the jar, and then we're going to measure the weight of each jar, and later on we know. So 360 gram, yeah. Put it back. Yeah, go that one. Yeah, this is just tap water, fresh tap water we got from 370. Okay, now we're going to start vacuum. You can see the water start evaporate because of the vacuum. These 2 numbers show the pressure inside the vacuum. This is inches Hg vacuum, so it's now in a very high vacuum situation. You see the water start. Actually, the bubble generated inside the water, but those bubble actually is just air coming out of the water. It's not water evaporating. Now we're going to keep running the vacuum. So pull the vacuum from the jar, keep the pressure inside the jar. Yeah. We start with around 360 grams of water for a 5 millimeter tube and 370 grams for the 5/8 example. After about 20 minutes under vacuum, both jars show very little change in the amount of liquid water inside of them. This test shows that drying coil using a vacuum is ineffective. While vacuum drying can remove moisture, it means water is vapor phase, but it cannot eliminate liquid water from a coil. So to remove the liquid water from coil, we have to think about use other methods.